welcome to Real Talk. My name is Cheyenne White. I am not Stephen Ruffing. Today, he actually took the day off to go hang gliding over Pittsburgh to live out his dream of being a pigeon. So with me today, I have Michael Mays, who is going to tell us about some of the things we're going to talk about today.
So first up, we have, talk about some TV shows. First up, we got Criminal Minds. Did not renew their show for their 12th season yet. And this is after Shamar Moore, who plays Agent Morgan on the show, decided to leave the show. So he's not coming back. And he is a big character in the show. He's one of my favorite characters. He's a lot of people's favorite character.
Yeah, I like him and Reed. They're my favorite.
Yeah. You think they should continue on with the show or stop it? Because there's been a lot of big changes in the show. Prentice leaving, they fired JJ and they brought JJ back.
I mean, a lot of characters have left and never come back. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he's been a big part of it since the beginning, and that's a lot of people's like biggest thing is like Morgan, Reed, and Garcia. Like those are the three people that you really can't like touch on that show. Like they're everybody's favorite. And getting rid of one of them is gonna it's really gonna hurt the show's ratings, I would think, if nothing else.
And like the relationship that Morgan has with Garcia, that relationship that Barrington and they got back and forth. Everybody loves that. Like I mean, how can you get rid of that? And then what was it? I think 2 seasons ago, the show got a new producer, and he said that's why he fired JJ from the show. They let her go. They phased out her character, and they said they was going to a new direction. And then I guess that wasn't working out, so they brought her back. Now Morgan's leaving, and then they're deciding they might bring Prentice back. I mean, so there's a lot of things going on in the show. I'm not sure if they should do a 12th season.
I feel like a lot of shows reach this point where they get so popular and they've been going on so long that they feel like they have to switch things up, that people aren't really watching it anymore. But as soon as they do that, they go back and like undo everything they've already done. And it's a huge mess. And I feel like producers shouldn't do that kind of stuff.
I mean, but the last episode he was in was the highest rated episode they had since 2014. So, I mean, I can see why they're trying to switch things up to get those ratings back. But then again, you're taking off a major character in the show. So, I mean, if he's on the show,
I wouldn't really call that like freshening up the show, but I mean, I'm not a producer. What do you guys think, Ryan and Danny? Yeah, producers think it's good to change up the show. We all think they're wrong. So what's next?
Moving on, Game of Thrones. We got a new Game of Thrones trailer for you that just was released yesterday. So.
Oh, yesterday. I haven't watched this.
Go to the trailer.
You're in the great game now, and the great game is terrifying.
We are sinful creatures. We deserve death. We all do.
One way or another, the gift will be given. One way or another, a face will be added to the whole.
Okay. This is going to be awesome. There's so much that's going to happen. Winter is finally coming to the show, that's the biggest thing, and it's finally about to happen. So I want to see how that affects the characters in their lives.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Well, because now the White Walkers are going to play like an even bigger role than they have been. On your screen, you see Varys and Lord Tyrion helping what looks to be probably a Myronese lady. There's Khaleesi in the middle of the Dothraki tribe that took her hostage. So they put out a lot of new pictures along with that video, which is insane. That's the Raven with Bran, or the old guy. I don't know if they actually call him the Raven or not, but I think that season 6 is gonna be insane. Like they built up so much in season 5 that they didn't resolve, and like I feel like season 6 is different from all of the other seasons for me, especially because I watched all of them consecutively, like together, like from the first episode to the last episode of season 5, and then I've had to wait like a full 7-8 months or something to see this season 6. So like I've been anticipating it so bad, and it's different than all of the other ones for me because like I could just end a season and then start the next one when I had questions, but like I couldn't just start the next one. So I've been waiting so long, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't, like I've watched it 3 times since then. It's just insane.
This is one of the shows that I can keep watching over and over again. I mean, it's amazing.
Because every time you go back, you find something new that you missed.
Small thing, like small character changes that I didn't know about. And then Leah Headley, who plays the Lannister, what's her name?
Cersei?
Cersei Lannister, yes. She said this is only one of the darkest seasons ever. I mean,
Darkest?
Darkest seasons ever.
Oh, man. I don't think that it can get much worse than the Red Wedding. Am I
know,
right?
Like, how do you get darker than that? So, and then I was reading that George R. R. Martin said this still has one of the biggest battle scenes that Game of Thrones have had with the White Walkers and everything. So this is going to be a crazy season. I cannot wait. It's April 24th, so
yeah.
Coming.
My prediction for the season, I'm going to make one prediction, is that Khaleesi uses her dragons to fight the White Walkers, and then Westeros loves her, she becomes queen.
I want to see the Starks get back together. That's my biggest thing. I want Arya.
The ones that are left. There's like 3 of them. Actually, 4, including the little kid that nobody cares about.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see Arya, at least Arya and Sansa meet up. I mean, because they're like right there.
I know. They
so
always
close.
like just miss each other.
Just miss. I would. If that would happen, that'll make my season. And then Khaleesi, her with the dragons, and what was that? Who captured her at the end of season?
It was a Dothraki tribe.
Yeah, the Dothraki tribe. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna bond with that, and she's gonna not be a prisoner for that long. I mean, come on. She got the dragons and everything.
Yeah, I feel like Drogon's gonna come back and find her, and then like mess those Dothraki
Stuff is gonna
people
go
up.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But all right. So what's next?
Moving on. Movies and TV shows. Now, Marvel. You have the Marvel movies and you have the Marvel TV shows. Mm-hmm. Now, do you think they should be kept separate or combining the 2 shows with like the major actors into the TV show? Is that a good idea or not?
Oh, I feel like the plot lines have already intertwined, so like the plot lines can stay connected, but I would rather them just speak about the major movie characters than actually have those characters there.
Yeah,
because like they're like to me they're still like whether the plot lines go together or not, they're still like 2 separate things. Like they don't need the same characters.
Yeah. My thing is you got the big movie characters, and once you put them into the TV shows, people are expecting that more and more.
Yeah.
And then that cuts away from busting them in the show. I mean, then you're not going to be watching the show for the plot of these small characters. You'll be watching it. When is Thor going to show up again? Mm-hmm. When's Nick Fury going to show up again? Because you already had Samuel L. Jackson made a cameo on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I heard it got better, but I stopped watching it. Yeah, I didn't think the show was all that good.
stopped watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I watched Agent Carter for a while because I thought that was really interesting, but then I also stopped watching that because I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into Agent Carter yet, but I watched Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. for like 2 seasons, and then it was just never for me. But Brett said it did get better, so I'm going to have to check that out again. But
this is what I really want from Marvel. I want them to come out with all of the movies and all of TV shows relatively quickly, and then stop so that I can watch everything in the order I'm supposed to watch it in. Because like they'll go and they'll release something 2 years from now that you were supposed to watch 3 years ago.
Yeah.
What? What? Get your stuff together, Marvel. That's what this boils down to.
You heard it first, Marvel. Get your stuff together. Okay, moving on. And Once Upon a Time, the 5th season is kicking off. 3 episodes in. I'm still back on the...
Well, it's the half-season premiere.
Half-season premiere, yeah. Half-season premiere. So I'm still back when Hook got killed and Emma and I went to the dark.
Yeah, so you're only 3 episodes behind, so you are not that far behind. No. But in those 3 episodes, a lot has happened. I just watched them on Friday, and they were great. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. But there's Hades now, and Peter Pan came back. Literally everybody's in the underworld. Hercules is there. They just found Hercules this past week. They killed the 3-headed dog. What do they call that thing? A Cerberus. Yeah. They killed that. And just, I don't know, a lot's happening. And they ended up saving Hook from Hades because he was like Hades' personal like captive person or whatever. But there's a twist that I'm not going to tell you guys about because I'm going to make you watch it. But, like, it's insane because, like, stuff is going to get messed up. Like, it's going to be real bad. They're going to, oh, man. I can't. Okay, I just want to say it's so bad.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to catch up on that.
Okay.
I'm through with the mindset. It'll be fairly quick.
I think that this season, though, is better than all of the other seasons.
Oh, this season? Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely better than the half of the Frozen season because I didn't like that. I loved Frozen, but I hated that part of the season.
Yeah, I thought that was okay. But that's all we have for this first segment. When we come back, we'll talk about movie news. Stay with us.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
With Cal U's 6 on-campus residence halls and Vulcan Village's garden-style apartment complex, University Housing offers the very best value in service, convenience, privacy, and security. On-campus students will have easy access to classrooms, the newly renovated Natali Student Center, and a variety of activities across campus. University Housing Properties includes all utilities. Other common amenities to all properties are fully furnished rooms, high-def cable TV, high-speed Wi-Fi access, and live-in professional staff. Vulcan Village also includes a full kitchen and laundry room. The property has a 24/7 fitness center, convenient shuttle service, and an outdoor seasonal saltwater pool. Model rooms and tours are available. Stop in the University Housing Office or contact us by phone or email to learn more.
And welcome back to Real Talk. We are going to discuss movies now that we've discussed TV shows, as usual. So first up, we've got Batman versus Superman. Mike, would you like to touch a little bit on that?
So, critic reviews for Batman vs Superman. The Thursday night showing, it did okay. But then the critic reviews came out, and then they were trashing the movie, saying how bad it was, how Jesse Eisenberg did a bad job as Lex Luthor. But then now, we're at the end of the weekend now, and it's the top of the box office. It's one of the...
Well, okay, listen, though. It doesn't have any competition. Like, that's a big thing. Like, it has no other competition in the box office because the only other thing that came out this past week was the Greek wedding thing, too. Yeah.
And then you had Zootopia, and then...
Yeah, but Zootopia's been out.
Yeah, Zootopia's been out. And then you had that Divergent movie.
Yeah, but that's been out, too.
So no real big competition. Besides the fact that. But top of the box office, and the reviews were bad on the movie, but the lead actor who plays Superman, I forget his name.
I also forget his. I was just looking at his IMDb.
Yeah, him and Amy Adams was saying like, oh, who cares what the critics say about movies because they're giving out these bad rats. If the fans like it.
Well, yeah, all your money's generated through fans. It doesn't matter what the critics
think. So, do you think you should listen to what the critics say, or go by out and see the movie, and just because the fans like it, should you go see it?
I never go on to like Rotten Tomatoes or anything, like before a movie comes out because all of the ratings are from critics. I go like onto stuff like that after it has come out because like the fans are the people like me, like Like critics look for certain things in movies. Just like if you like go to a restaurant, like critics probably think Olive Garden is terrible, but I love Olive Garden. So, like, I don't know, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. But I heard from everybody who went that Batman vs. Superman was good. There was one person on my Facebook today I saw, though, that said it had no plot.
See,
I haven't seen it, so I can't.
Yeah, I want to see it, too. I've heard that Ben Affleck, which I'm surprised about, did a great job as Batman, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. I mean, that suit just looked too bulky for me. That suit, I mean, I think he'll be a great Bruce Wayne, but the Batman part of it, I'm still surprised about that. But even fans and critics alike are saying that Jesse Eisenberg was just terrible as Lex Luthor. But
I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about the DC world. But like we were talking about before, Game of Thrones, if you guys remember Khal Drogo, we just figured out right before the show that he is also Aquaman in the Batman vs. Superman. And he looks just like Khal Drogo, just like he took a swim, So we thought that was pretty funny. That like they didn't change his look at all. They just put some silver stuff on him and was like, yeah, go out there, do your thing.
Yeah, he has a little cameo in the movie where they open up a file and you see Drogo. Not Drogo, Aquaman. In the file, But moving on. But what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought.
I don't know. Let's roll on.
Oh,
Conjuring
move on.
2.
The Conjuring. Conjuring 2. New trailer. Not new trailer, but new for you guys, I guess. Let's roll the trailer.
New for you if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Who's that?
The family's just a pawn. Something inhuman wants to kill you. If we keep doing this, you're going to die.
Oh my, I cannot wait. When I watched that trailer, the full trailer is like 2.5 minutes. When I watched the trailer in my room, it was like 2 a.m. I jumped on the trailer. You know the movie's gonna be good when you jump on that trailer that you're watching on the phone. I almost dropped my phone.
Okay, I like that it's like the same family though, because like that looks like the same dad that it was in Conjuring, like in the first Conjuring.
Yeah.
So it's the same family.
I'm not sure it's the same family. I think it's a new family. This might be a new family before that family happened.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, but like the Conjuring, the first Conjuring.
Oh.
Whew,
Amazing.
That was. Okay, well, I mean, it was a good scary movie. I don't watch scary movies often because when I watch scary movies, I have to watch them alone or with a really good friend because I laugh at everything and it's really obnoxious to people that don't understand me as a person. But it's either laughing or crying. So like I've been laughing every time. Like it's just something that I do that's pretty terrible. So like I can't go see scary movies in theaters because like
people are like, why are you laughing?
Like, oh my god, this chick in the back, what's she doing? But like, no, that looks like a good scary movie. So like I'm excited because I thought the first Conjuring was good, and it's hard to find good scary movies anymore because I feel like everything's been done or is just overrated. Like Paranormal Activity tried to do it too much, you know.
No.
But like I feel like The Conjuring has a good storyline at least, like even in the first one. So I'm hoping that they'll kind of continue that sort of thing.
Yeah, as far as new scary movies, I think The Conjuring is like a great franchise for that. Insidious was good too, but
yeah, Insidious was good. I actually just saw the most recent Insidious like a couple months back, and I saw it in our Vulcan theater. I broke my own rule, but I thought that one was better than the other two Insidiouses.
Yeah, I thought all of them were great. But going back to The Conjuring, I think what sets this movie out apart from the other ones is like, you know, the jump scares during the movie, but the music goes and it happens like the other movies when they do the jump scares. Most of the time, it's nothing there. Like they build the jump scare.
Yeah, and then there's nothing. But like this time, there's one, and like you're expecting that there's gonna be nothing like all the other movies, and then every single time
there's something. That's why I think with other movies when they do that, you get all you're hyped for the jump scare and nothing there, and then you get relaxed.
You calm yourself down. You're like, all right, this isn't really that tough.
When you hear the music, you know it's coming, but you still jump it every single time. Whereas I think this movie is a great franchise. The third one, I didn't really like Annabelle. I thought that one.
I have not seen Annabelle.
Yeah, I heard that one was out of this.
I'm pretty glad that I haven't either.
That was like a prequel with just the focus on the doll, but still. Yeah. Going back to the Conjuring movie, this was a great movie. I mean, that was a great movie, but it's going to be a great movie. Can't wait till that comes out.
So then we have movies gone TV shows, actually, for this segment.
So recently, they're taking a lot of big name movies, successful movies, and turning them down to TV shows. Now, do you think that's a good idea or not? Because when they switch these big movies into TV shows, the actors aren't coming with them, so they gotta
it's
recast
like it's
these
all
roles.
new. I feel torn. Because I feel like if you get like a good cast and a good director, you could do like a prequel or a sequel to the movies and like make it a long drawn out TV show. But I feel like that's not what's gonna happen with these Rush Hour shows.
Yeah, Rush Hour, Minority Report. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a Tom Cruise movie. If Steven was here, he would hate that because he hates Tom Cruise for some reason. You got what's the movie with the pill? And you take it and get some.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Limitless.
Yeah.
You got Limitless. Yeah, you got all these big name movies turning into TV shows. My thing is like, when you bring them down like that, the not having the big actor like Taken. for example.
Yeah.
I mean,
like you have to have Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson not in there. You're watching a movie for Liam Neeson, and when you bring it to a TV show, Liam Neeson's not in there. Like you gotta build your, like, kind of like go through like finding like what you like about this new guy in this movie. Cause you like bonded with Liam Neeson's character, and then you got bonded with someone else, and then that's gonna like put some
I
distance.
feel like having Taken without Liam Neeson would be like having Harry Potter without Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes, that's like,
it doesn't happen. That's not how it works, folks.
I mean, I think they're like somebody like, in Rush Hour too. Rush Hour was a big movie. I mean, he had what, 3 of them, and then Jackie Chan and Chris Rock. Then you're gonna take it to a TV show trying to bring their same style of the comedy to it, and I don't think any of these are gonna work out. I know Limitless is on right now. I don't know how well it's doing, and what else is on? Minority Report was on. I think that got canceled, but I'm not sure.
So well, just
check out these shows. Check out some shows.
Check them out.
And
do it for yourself. Like figure it out for yourself. But we don't have great reviews for them. But stick with us here on Real Talk. We'll be right back after the break.
First published in the 1880s, the California Times is the oldest student media at California University. Circulating 3,000 issues weekly on campus and in the surrounding community, the Times' mission is to deliver fair and balanced news to the student population of California University. All students are welcome to be a part of the California Times. Our offices are located in the Natali Student Union. Keep up to date with the Times online at www.caltimes.org, Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.
With Cal U's 6 on-campus residence halls and Vulcan Village's garden-style apartment complex, University Housing offers the very best value in service, convenience, privacy, and security. On-campus students will have easy access to classrooms, the newly renovated Natali Student Center, and a variety of activities across campus. University Housing Properties includes all utilities. Other common amenities to all properties are fully furnished rooms, high-def cable TV, high-speed Wi-Fi access, and live-in professional staff. Vulcan Village also includes a full kitchen and laundry room. The property has a 24/7 fitness center, convenient shuttle service, and an outdoor seasonal saltwater pool. Model rooms and tours are available. Stop in the University Housing Office or contact us by phone or email to learn more.
And welcome back to Real Talk. For this segment, we are going to be talking about spoiler rules because we've talked about spoilers quite a lot on this show. And it's kind of what our show revolves around.
And we're getting a lot of spoilers, so here's like our rules about, or our guidelines what you should follow when it comes to spoilers. Number 1, we're going to go with TV shows. Now, if it's, TV shows on TV, give your friends about 2 weeks leeway time because it's on TV. 2 weeks, you got 2 weeks to watch the episode before you're allowed to talk about it.
1 fortnight. You've got a fortnight until you can talk about it to your friends. Unless you know that they saw it. Like if you were live texting about the show, you can go talk about it the next day. But if you know they haven't seen it, you give them 2 weeks and then you can spoil it.
Because I mean, if it's on TV, you got to talk about it somehow. I mean, it'll be a different if it's like on an old show or on Netflix show. But then if it's on TV, 2 weeks. Limit. That's fair.
That's fair. That's we are being generous. So next we have the movies. And so for the movies, we had decided for spoiler rules that once a movie is in theaters and it finally leaves the theaters, you have 4 months from that date that you cannot spoil the movie for anybody who hasn't seen it. After you hit the 4 months mark, then you can just blab, blab, blab.
Blab, blab, blab. See, I haven't seen Deadpool yet. So none of y'all can talk about Deadpool for 4 months.
Yes, that's true.
From the release date, so.
And that's the date that it leaves theaters, not the date that it comes into theaters. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, watch it on your days because don't trip over that. It can ruin friendships. Trust me. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
spoils ruin friendships.
And going on to Netflix. No, social media. So we're going to send out like a disclaimer tweet to your friends saying that if you're going to tweet about the show and it's past the first guideline of being, 2 weeks, and you're going to tweet about it, send out a disclaimer tweet to your friends saying, hey, but mute me for today and tomorrow because I'm going to be tweeting the crap out of this show.
Like if you're the type of person that live tweets The Walking Dead, number one, you're the type of person that fills up my feed. I kind of hate you. But number two, that's just because I don't watch The Walking Dead. If I did, I'd probably love it. But number two, send out a disclaimer tweet before, and then once you finally feel like you're finished, send out another one because sometimes people scroll like backwards through their timelines. So just like disclaimer tweet before and after, like caution signs, just to let people know. So we feel like that's pretty fair because I feel like social media spoils a lot anymore. Like
I know.
It's pretty much the main source of spoilage.
Like I missed the last week's episode of The Walking Dead. I had to watch it. I had to rewatch it later at time. But then social media, I found out, hey, Denise, doctor, got killed. And that social media ruined that for me. After, hey, if one of my friends had put out that disclaimer tweet, would never have happened.
It would have been a mystery to everybody. All of our viewers, too.
Yeah, so.
Hope you watched it.
3, disclaimer tweet.
Yeah, so 4, we're going to Netflix. So for Netflix, we decided that because you're binge watching the majority of this, that your time starts when the new episodes for the new season is released. And what did we say, 1 or 2 weeks? We said 2, 1?
Yeah, let's give it 2.
Okay,
2 is
we'll
generous,
give it 2 weeks because some people don't know how to binge watch correctly. But you have 2 weeks from the time that the new episodes are released to talk about it. So like those 2 weeks are hush hush period, But then after those 2 weeks, you get to tell all your friends like, oh, you'll never guess, Piper's the one that sent Glasses back to prison. I forget her name. Alex Voss. Yeah. And spoiler for last season if you didn't see it.
And the spoiler, it counts because, hey.
Yeah. It's way past 2 weeks.
It's over. 2 weeks is over. Okay, on that.
So those are our spoiler rules for like statutes of limitations, as Mike said, for spoiling different shows, movies, entertainment, etc.
And that's it. I mean, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
We wrapped everything up.
We're done, son.
On time. We're not rushing today. So, what do you want to? Anything else you want to add?
As honorary Stephen Ruffing, I want to tell you guys to keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
What's a thing that Steve usually says on this show? I don't know. Just imagine me talking in a smooth, buttery voice. And so, Mike, you want to send them off?
Right. And I'll do it for this episode of Real Talk. Stick around. Say next week. We could have another episode. This week we had 2. So stick around until next time.
Happy Easter.
For CTV, whatever.